I want to talk about hairstylists today. Why is it so hard to find a hair cutter who will cut your hair exactly the way you want it? I think I've probably had 50 hairstylists in my lifetime, and I've had some that did a really good job. But why do I keep having to find a new one? Do you have this problem? Or is it just me? Let me know in the comments below. Hi, I'm Sandy from Sandy Over 70. Thanks for watching. I hope you'll consider subscribing to my channel and give me a thumbs up if you enjoy this video. Here's the thing. I know exactly how I want my hair to look. In fact, I've been photographed with it looking just the way I want it. So I generally take that photograph or the photograph of someone I've seen in a magazine that has the haircut that I want to the hair cutter, and I hope and expect my hair to look the same. Now, I know that that's not always possible. If you've given them a photo of someone with thick hair and your hair is thin, that's not going to work. But for instance, today I took this actual photo of me with my hair in a style that I absolutely love, and I asked her to do it. When I came home, it was flat as a pancake, but I had hope, and I wet my hair. I put on the thickener. I put on some other cream that's supposed to make it thicker, and mousse. And I used the hair dryer, and I got it as puffy up here as I could, and this is the extent of it. And then I ended up with some hairspray. And this is the final product. Do you think this looks like the photo I gave her? I don't, but this is the story of my hairstyling life. One of the problems I've found is that I'll often go to a salon and I'll take the photo and I'll come out and I'll love the hairstyle. It'll be just great, like the last time. And so I go back and I'm all positive that it's going to look the same way. And what she did the last time was I showed her the photo, and she put it on the table and didn't even glance at it and cut my hair. It was a mess. I mean, really, it was nothing like I wanted. So it seems they can do it one time, but they can't do it on the second or third try. Why is that? They just don't try? I don't understand. The other problem I have is it seems most hairstylists are quite young. I don't run into really older women anymore. They're always quite young, which is fine. You know, they have the most recent experience in school, but they don't seem to stay. I mean, one woman I followed her to 3 different studios, and I was finally driving an hour and 15 minutes for a haircut from her, and then she just disappeared. Oh. Then I found a very nice one who was doing my hair beautifully, and we had established rapport, and I knew she had a boyfriend in DC. I should have seen it coming, because when I called for my next appointment, they said she had moved to DC with her boyfriend. Ugh. I don't hesitate to go to any salon where I think they're going to do a good job. At one point, I was going to the Aveda salons, and I was quite pleased until she moved to DC. When I moved to my new city here, I had to start all over, or I could have kept going to my old hairdresser, but I thought I'd give it a try. So the first one was with Arveda, and I just wasn't happy with it at all. So then I tried another salon, and these are all nearby, and the gal did a perfect job. I was so happy. Went back for the second time, and that's the one that put the picture aside and didn't glance at it, and the haircut was awful. So what do? I did have a lovely older hair cutter in the city I just moved from, and I'd been going to her for about 2 years. And I knew she wasn't going anywhere. She lived there, and it was great because I knew she was staying there. She'd been cutting hair for years, and I liked her haircut. And the amazing thing, it wasn't excessively expensive. I think it was $30, maybe $35. And I even had her come in on a Saturday and do my hair for my wedding. So you know I really liked the haircut. But I've moved away. It's a 50-minute drive, and it just seems, since you generally get a haircut every 6 to 8 weeks, I needed to find someone closer. I know she's there, and I could probably go back, but I'm really trying to find someone in the neighborhood. So what did I do? I mean, I looked online last night and tried to find someone, but you just can't tell. Some of the websites are really awful, and you can't really tell who's going to be good. I've asked for recommendations here at the retirement community, and one of them I tried, but she didn't work out on the second haircut. What else? So in the past, occasionally I've tried one of these kind of cut rate hair salons. I can't think of the names of them, but they're relatively cheap. You go in, you don't need an appointment, you don't really have continuity with any of the hair cutters, you just take who's next. And I thought, you know what? It couldn't get much worse. Let me try that. I've been trimming the back of my hair because it was sticking out, and I noticed that I had a big chunk out and it was uneven. Have you ever done that? Oh my goodness. And I'm thinking, oh, please, no one look at the back of my head. This is so embarrassing. And I always reach a point where I can't stand my hair anymore. You know, I was willing to try and let it grow out and see what was going to happen. But I looked in the mirror and I saw that chunk out last night. I said, I can't stand it. And I'm going to have to wait, you know, a week or two for an appointment. Nobody seems to give you one right away. And this morning I made the decision I was going to go to one of the discount hair cutters and just go for it because I couldn't stand my hair for another minute. This particular one, I think it's called Smart Clips. And the nice thing about this one is, besides the fact that it's 5 minutes away, is that you can make an online appointment. It's not really an appointment, but it puts you in line. So I went to the website and I put my name in, and it said, you'll be taken in 15 minutes. So I scooted into the car. I knew it would take 5 to 10 minutes to get over there. I got over there, and my name was on the screen that was facing outward. I was number 1, and there were 2 hair cutters, and I knew I would be next. So it was only a few minutes before I was taken. So I crossed my fingers, sat down in the chair, and showed the photo, this photo, to the hair cutter. And she said, oh, simple. It's just a bob with lots of layers. And I said, yeah, but I want this to be quite full. And she said, oh, yeah, we can do that. So she wet my hair and she cut it. There's no shampooing involved in this. This is strictly, you know, basics. And like I said, when she got done, it was flat as a pancake. I said, I, really wanted more fullness. And I said, maybe I can get it full when I get home. She said, oh, sure, you'll get it full. So I went to check out, and it was $17 for the haircut. Now, this is really cheap. I normally pay $35, $45, $55 plus tip. So I had intended to give her $21, and she said to me, "Are you eligible for the senior discount?" I said, "Yes, I am." And she said, "Well, then it's $15. And I said, "That's great." And I gave her a $20 bill. I mean, honestly, what do you think? I mean, I think it's no worse than the $55 cut. I really don't see any difference. And believe me, I've tried. So my frustration continues. I'll see how it grows out. It may grow out kind of cute. We'll see. Can't really get the same person. I did get her name, but it's kind of like next in line. So do you have any stories about your hairstylists? Let us know below in the comments. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate it. It will help my channel grow, and I can stay on here and tell you more funny stories. Have a great day.